Alright, hey everyone, welcome to Down Home Backyard Gardening. Now in this video, I want to take you all through every step concerning planting garlic and harvesting garlic, everything. So sit back, relax, get ready to learn everything you need to know about garlic. So let's grow. Okay, so right off the bat, first thing you need to do is get the garlic. So once you've got your garlic, whether it's garlic from last year that you saved, or it's garlic that you ordered, or even if it's garlic from this grocery store, those do work because I tried it last year. I wouldn't recommend it, wasn't a great harvest, but they do work. The very first thing you do when you get your garlic clove is you start breaking it apart. Now this is elephant garlic, never grown this before, but these cloves are huge, so I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, so once you break up all your Alright, so once you break up all the cloves, you're ready to go. Now, when you get ready to plant, the important thing is knowing how to plant your bulbs. Most garlic need to be about a half an inch to an inch deep. And the way you know how to plant is all garlic is going to have a flat side and a pointy side. Now the flat side used to be the roots that would grow down. The pointy side is the side that's going to go through the soil. So, easy way to remember it, flat side down, pointy side to the sky. Really easy right there. Make sure though when you plant, you do that on every single bulb, or else you're going to have an upside down plant and it's going to grow down and you're not going to get anything. So, again, flat side down, pointy side to the sky. Okay, let me back up. The one thing you do want to know right off the bat is whether or not you have a hard neck or a soft neck garlic. Both of these terms are really easy to understand. When you have the garlic and it's growing up, you have the garlic stalk. If that stalk is really hard, it's considered a hard neck garlic. If it's really soft, it's a soft neck garlic. Now, you can grow hard necks down in the south, but you can't really grow soft necks up north because they are cold sensitive. So you want to definitely know, depending on where you are in the country or in the world, what type of garlic would best suit your area. So that you have to really do some research on. But hard necks are good everywhere, and that's what this is. Once you're ready to go, clear away any mulch that you might have and dig down, like I said, about a half an inch to an inch. What I do at the bottom of every hole of every plant that I plant is I put a combination of bone meal and blood meal just to give that plant, those roots, an extra boost once they're ready to go. Once you've got your hole ready, take your garlic, again, flat side down, pointy side up. Sit it in there just like so, cover it up, and you're good to go. And then you just do that everywhere you're going to plant the garlic. Okay, so let me give you an example of hard neck garlic. In the center of the clove, you have the root stalk right here, the stalk that's going to come up and grow out of the ground. And then down here you have where all the roots are going to come out. This in the center is called the neck. This neck is really hard. So this garlic is a hard neck garlic. If you were to pull that out and it was super pliable and very soft, then you have a soft neck garlic. So whoever created and came up with the names kept it really simple. Okay, so that's it. Once you get your garlic planted, make sure that you water it in really good. Soak that ground, get that water and that soil all around those garlic cloves, and they'll start growing. Now once you've watered it in, depending on your area, if you're up north, you want to put a layer of mulch around where you planted your garlic. Your garlic will grow through the mulch as long as it's not crazy thick. Once they start to grow up, you can thicken the mulch depending upon your growing area. For me down here, a light composting is all I put around the top of it, and my garlic is good throughout the winter. But if you're up north or in the cold area, mulch to your climate for sure. But that's it. Once you've got everything planted, then it's just keeping the soil wet, keeping up on your watering. Then it's just waiting for your garlic to be ready to harvest. Now, Chad, how do I know when to harvest my garlic? Well, great question. Let me answer that question by showing you a clip from May when I harvested last year's garlic. You know when you need to harvest or when the garlic is ready? you got to pay attention to the leaves. So if you look right here, we've got multiple leaves that have died on the bottom. And then these are starting to turn. That is a telltale sign that the garlic is ready to come out. Now, to be completely honest, I might have left these in here a little too long, but we're about to garlic. You want to move away your mulch if you did mulch it. And you want to expose the soil. So now that we have it open, you don't want to just grab it and yank it out. You're going to damage all this, and you need this in order to cure the garlic. So just going to come in around it, nice and gentle. Pull the soil away from the bulb. Once you find the bulb, which is pretty deep actually. This thing is, wow, this thing is down here. Okay, so as you can see right here, there's a garlic. Now it's not huge, but now we're just going to slowly work it up and out. And look at that. That's a small one, but it'll work. All right, everyone, so that's the entire process from planting through harvesting. There's one more thing you have to do once you harvest your garlic, and that's processing or curing your garlic, which I'll explain in a clip that I did earlier this year right here. You got to start curing them. Now, if you notice, one thing I did was I shook out the roots. I didn't water them down or, wash them off. You never wash them off once you pull them out. You want to start the curing process, which is technically the drying out process. So when you pull them out of the ground, do not wash them. And to recap, when you pull the garlic out of the ground and you harvest it, basically that's when the curing stage starts. You want to immediately get it to a cool, dark, dry place. As you can see here, everything is good and dry. There's no moisture left in the garlic. So the first thing you want to do is we want to get these roots off. So about like that right there. It is. So once you've taken the roots off, the next part is to get rid of this. Now, if you want a longer shelf life, you want to keep some of the stem on the garlic. If you take it right down to here, you're cutting the shelf life probably in thirds. So what I'm going to do to process this garlic is I'm going to bring it to about right here. What this does is it keeps the center of your garlic clove closed. There's no way that moisture can get down into inside your garlic clove, which would cause decay and fungus and mold and all that. You keep the stem here to absorb any moisture that might be in the air, and it keeps it from coming down into your garlic clove. That's it. That's a processed garlic clove, and that's the simplest way to process garlic right there. This will give it about 4 to 5 months shelf life, maybe even a little bit longer. There's all the garlic. Of course, I'm going to take some out for seeds and everything, but that's the garlic that I have. All right, everyone, so that's it. That's the processing of garlic. Now, the processing literally only takes minutes. The curing takes weeks, and the growing, of course, takes months. So the final step, though, minutes. Very easy, very quick, not a lot to it. All right, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you learned something. If nothing else, watching this video, I hope you realize just how easy garlic is. But again, it is a time commitment. This isn't a quick kind of a vegetable. This is going to take you time to grow, and you just got to be prepared for it. So if you all enjoyed this video, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, share it, like it, comment down below if I need to tweak anything or if you have any comments on anything. And everyone, as always, shine bright and harvest hard. Bye. Once they're ready to go. And I guess it would help if I actually had some garlic to plant. Okay, so the very first thing you do when you get your garlic is you drop it. Okay, once you have all that figured out and you're ready to go, the rest of this is really easy. What you want to keep in mind, though, is when you plant garlic, it's going to take about 5 months-ish for that garlic to be ready to go, be ready to be harvested. So when you plant it in a garden or in a container or wherever you're going to plant your garlic, you want to make sure that that is an area that you're okay with basically losing for the duration of the garlic process. So what am I saying? If you're going to plant your garlic, say like I am right now in the beginning of October, then around April it should be ready. But if you need that area of the garden for, say, tomatoes in spring, then don't plant it there. Find another spot. That's what I'm getting at.